Hopefully we'll have some people. Okay, right now there's I can't see anybody waiting, so we're just gonna start. Welcome to DeFi Crypto today. Our topic today is updates from Delta Finance. Lots of new exciting things, and our NFTs are already available for sale. Today, Yusuf is joining us from Monaco, I believe. Aren't you in Monaco?
Whoa.
That's right. He's been racing cars in Monaco today. And we're going to talk about racing car NFTs that are coming soon. Lots of exciting stuff. So, Yusuf, what's going on?
Well, lots has been going on behind the scenes. Obviously, we've got the version 2 race car NFTs coming out, which is going to be very, very exciting. And right now, we've sold 82 NFTs in total. So it's very exciting. Obviously, Mint is now live. Hopefully we'll get the project launched in the next 6 to 8 weeks.
I wanted to clarify something about the numbers here. Some people were reading the numbers in reverse. They thought we sold 1,433 alpha NFTs. No, those are remaining for sale. So there's still quite a few NFTs available, so you still have a chance to take advantage of the benefits that these NFTs are providing. And I'm going to clarify also what the benefits are. I think some people are still not quite clear on all of that, okay? But we're very happy with the sales we made so far. We sold over 80 NFTs. Considering how difficult the crypto market is at the moment, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, not just that, the fact that we had a delayed launch,
Yeah.
and we managed to sell some NFTs, and they are going quickly. A little insider, we have City cancelled AMA next week, so they are expected to ship.
And don't forget, these are very limited edition NFTs. There's a maximum of 200 gamma only. We'll never issue more. And like to clarify, what's the benefit, okay, of buying this? The base APY that you get by investing Delta tokens on the Delta Finance project is 20,000%, but it's a decaying rate. So it will go down gradually month by month to a much lower level. However, if you have any of these three NFTs, alpha, beta, or gamma, you are guaranteed 20,000% for as long as you deposit. So if the way it works, it's like certificates of deposits. You choose the term you want. You can deposit for a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, or 2 years. All right. And if you don't use these three NFTs, the rate you're going to get is going to start at 20,000%, and gradually, month by month, it's going to go down. However, if you buy any of these three NFTs, alpha, beta, or gamma, you're guaranteed 20,000% APY for the complete duration of your certificate of deposit. That's very, very, very different. Nobody does that. We're the only ones that will guarantee you 20,000% for up to 2 years. Okay? You choose the term you want. You choose 1 month, you choose 3 months, 6 months, a year, or 2 years. And if you buy the alpha, the beta, or the gamma, you're guaranteed 20,000%. Plus a boost. If you look at the alpha, it's giving you 450% boost on your APY. Beta gives you 1800% boost on your APY, and gamma gives you the most. It gives you 4000% boost. So you get 24,000% APY with the gamma. And there's only 200 of them that you can buy. Okay, so only 200 of these NFTs are ever going to be available and ever going to guarantee you 24,000% for up to 2 years. All right. After the term is issued, after the 2 years are over, you don't get that 20,000% anymore. Those NFTs will grant you other privileges later. Okay, so some of the other privileges you're going to get is once we issue the Delta token in about 6 to 8 weeks, give or take. Okay, depends how long it takes for the developers to finish the code. You're going to be automatically whitelisted. Okay, so you're going to be among the first to buy the token, and you're going to be able to get it at a special rate and all kind of stuff. Okay, so that's another privilege. On top of that, I'm going to show you our very exciting Motorsport concept. We're going to issue collectible Motorsport NFTs with various levels of rarity. Some are going to be extremely rare, and you're not going to know which one you're going to get when you mint them. So it's going to be very exciting. Okay, you could mint a super duper rare NFT, and when you trade it on NFTrade, you could sell it 10x, maybe even 100x. Who knows, right? Because they're going to be super rare. Okay, we're going to issue about 10,000 NFTs in that collection, and some are going to be 1 in 1,000. Okay, they're going to be extraordinarily rare. So you'll be able to trade them for profit and all kinds of things, and they're going to grant you other privileges as well that we're going to come up with at some point. Okay, so that's coming in a few months. Okay,
Yeah.
after the Delta tokens are going to be issued. So, but that's coming very soon, and we're going to have a lot of excitement with NFTs and racing. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to mention these NFTs are part of our plan for sustainability. They're going to be providing us with another revenue stream for us to pay that APY, but to be sustainable. I think that links nicely onto our, how we pay the APY section, and part of that is the NFTs and how every term we're going to have different NFTs, starting with the race car NFTs, with real life partnerships, and you'll be able to race these NFTs, and first, second, and third, and get real world prizes. Starting off with our first partner, Saron Socky Racing, who
that's
is
Saron
also
right here. That's Saron right here. Okay, he's already partnering with us.
But yeah, the future is exciting, as I keep saying, and there's more partnerships to come.
Yeah, we're going to focus also on, as you mentioned, the sustainability. Where is that on that page? No. I think we have it a bit up. Yeah, sustainable. Hang on, where is it? Right here. All right, how we maintain the super high APY. Okay, what we're doing is that we are creating various ways to generate income from the protocol. So it's not like a typical project, okay, where they just sell you tokens, tax your tokens, and redistribute the taxes back to you. Okay, we are having taxes on the token transactions, so that's part of the system. But the way we're doing it is like we want to use that mostly as a measure against whales dumping the tokens. We don't want people to buy millions of Delta tokens on the way up and then sell them all at once and dump the tokens. So those people are going to be taxed, okay, at a higher rate if they try to dump a large amount of tokens. And that tax is going to be redistributed to the token holders as part of the APY. So we're trying to prevent whales from manipulating the price and dumping it on you so that you lose money, okay? We're putting that system in place. So we have that. Now the next thing is we're going to do our best to grow the treasury. We're going to have token bonds that are going to be issued. You're going to be able to buy, when you have the NFTs, especially those, that's when you get the most of that benefit. You're going to be able to buy the Delta tokens at a deep discount once it's issued, okay? You need the NFT to take advantage of that. Once you have the NFT, you can buy the bonds, you can get a much deeper discount rate than the people that don't have the NFTs.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
it's an idea that's been implemented by Libistal, and it's something that myself and Chris have observed that really helps to build up the treasury. You know, it's all about that sustainability. You know, as soon as we have a strong enough treasury, we can then pay out that APY and maybe, you know, decay it slower, kind of thing.
Exactly, exactly. We have a lot more control over the APY. We can maintain it as high as possible for as long as possible if we have a very strong treasury. And the bond system is a very good way to do that. Our other method that you already know is our NFT sales. So from time to time, we're going to issue NFTs with various privileges, okay? And that will also, and the funds go in the treasury again to help pay the APY as well. So all these methods are put in place to maintain the sustainability of the project, okay? It's not a Ponzi. If we were only doing the tax system, basically issuing you tokens, Delta tokens, and then taxing them and redistributing the taxes back to you, yeah, that would be a Ponzi. Okay, but we're staying away from that. Okay, we are generating income from various ways. We're also going to have gaming. You would be able to use your NFTs to participate in games and win prizes. And each time you participate in a game, you have to pay to enter. So that's another source of revenue that's coming into the protocol as well to build the treasury, okay, which helps pay the APY. So again, not a Ponzi. We're generating income. It's a real business, all right? Okay, what else should we talk about, Yusuf?
So obviously we've got the upcoming motorsport things, but I think we should talk about the new system we have in place, the new protocol. We're no longer a Titano model. We've decided, based off of advice from Chris and James and the rest of the team, that going with a certificate of deposit system, just like a similar one to Hex, or even your standard bank uses, is much more efficient, especially in these bear market conditions. And I think if we can really make this stick and we can really make this happen and work in the bear market, it will work almost about anywhere. And you know, with our additional features we have, like 50% stablecoin, decaying APY, third burning, I think it will really add to this certificate of deposit system. And essentially, if you didn't know what a certificate of deposit system is, essentially it means you can deposit your money for a period of up to 7 to 730 days, so 1 week to 2 years, and essentially you get an APY based off of that. And of course, there are other factors, including the NFTs. If you buy an NFT, you get a permanent APY for 1 term. But the beauty of it is you can lock it away, forget about it, and the idea is you come back and you made a little bit of money.
Yeah, it's a little bit like going to the bank and you deposit some money and they give you a term. They say, okay, you lock your money for 6 months, a year, 2 years, or whatever, and they give you a rate. Except that you're getting a much higher rate with us, all right? And that model of blockchain certificate of deposit has been very, very successful with the hex.com project, which is essentially it's a top 10 crypto. If you CoinMarketCap doesn't show that because Binance doesn't want to promote Hex, but it's actually a top 10. It's actually a top Hex is actually a top 10 crypto. If you go to nomics.com, you can see the actual figures there. But so it's a very successful project, and Yusuf and I discovered that they were promoting race cars as well. They had their logo on a race car. So yeah, so they definitely are a very successful and very profitable project. So we're basically taking the cue from them to offer you a certificate of deposits as well.
Yeah, and like I said, like DeFi, like Chris said, it's very evident. It's very well tested. It stood the test of time. Before Hex, banks use this every day from day-to-day basis, and then Hex built then Hex adopted it, and it's worked fantastically for them. So we know it's been trialed and tested, and it's here to stay for the long term. Whereas the Titan model, Toonform model, even the Style model, these are very experimental. We really want to be reliable, and that's the whole thing where our origins stem from a bank, because there is a savings account of the future.
Are we going to give them a higher rate if they deposit for longer term?
Yes, so it depends. The APY will start out 20,000%, and whether you stake for 2 years or 1 year. So let's say you stake for 7 days, so 1 week, you'll receive a 20,000 divided by 52% APY. Or if you stake for 2 years, you'll receive at the start anyway, you'll receive a 40,000% APY. So the yearly is 20,000. It just depends how long you deposit your tokens for.
Right. So, okay, I'm a little bit confused. Is the rate 20,000%? And
the annual yearly.
The annual rate doesn't change whether it's 1 month or 6 months or 1 year, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't
Okay,
change.
okay. All right. So you're guaranteed 20,000% no matter what. But obviously, you get a lot more money because it's compound interest if you stay longer.
Yeah, okay. That's my point. Yeah.
All right, perfect. I got it. All right. So, what are we doing to overcome inflation, though?
Well, we're going to be implementing a few things. Firstly, we're going to be burning a third of every single buy. And the idea of that is we'll be putting it into a wallet that's dead, and that we won't be able to access. And essentially, the community can have a look at this wallet, and over time, essentially what's meant to happen is this wallet, let's call it the fire wallet or the burn wallet, is meant to take over a percentage of the protocol. And as more people buy into the protocol, it takes over a larger percentage until the tokens become so rare and so scarce that we're only going to be rocketing upwards. And another way we're tackling inflation is through paying 50% stable coins. So because of that, the end consumer can be rest assured that half of their money is always safe. So they don't necessarily need to sell every 5 minutes. So there's less sell pressure that eases the sell pressure. So yeah, a combination of both those things, means less tokens are in circulation, and so we can really tackle that massive problem of inflation.
Okay, that's good. Now, let's talk a little bit about those stablecoins. So at the end of my term, let's say I deposit for 1 month. So I get my APY interest, and it's 50% stablecoin and 50% Delta tokens, right? But I get that at the end of my term.
Yes.
Okay. So I get a lot more if I do it 6 months or 1 year, right? That's how it works.
Of course.
All right. Just want to make sure it's clear for everybody because I get questions on these things. So, all right. What else we got?
I think maybe we should talk a little bit about the security measures in place.
Oh, yes. Very good point. Let me start by saying that nobody on the team gets free team tokens. Okay? Is that right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. See? USUP is not getting any free tokens. I'm not getting any free tokens. Any of the other people on the team are not getting free tokens. So if we want to participate in the 20,000% APY, we have to take our own money and invest it in the NFTs and or the Delta tokens. All right. So that's part of our security measures. This way, what that means is that I'm not getting like 10 million Delta tokens and wait for the price to go up and then dump it on the market and then the price crashes on you. Okay, and then you lose value as an investor. So again, that because a lot of projects have been rug pulling people like that. They took like 50% of the tokens were team tokens, let's say, and they pumped the price up, and as soon as the price was reached their target, they dumped all their team tokens on the market, and then the price crashed to nothing. So you're not going to get rug pull with this. Okay, we're not dumping our tokens because we don't have any unless we buy them ourselves. Second measure that we have in place, we have a multi-sig. So it takes several people to authorize any transactions coming out of the treasury. USUP has to sign off, I have to sign off, we have a dev that has to sign off, and there are other people on it as well. So nobody can just walk out with all the cash without everybody else knowing. All right. Once the code is developed, we're going to have an audit, and we're in the process of KYCing people on the team. Some of us are already docs. I'm docs. You can see me right here. And the devs have been KYC'd, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
So our devs are KYC'd already. So again, those are all good security measures to protect investors. Okay, we cannot control market conditions, obviously. Okay, if the market is going down and down and down, we cannot control that. But within the protocol, we can control our own safety measures. Okay, and we've put several safety measures in place to protect you. Okay, and that's very important that you be aware of that.
Yeah, and you know, just to add to that, on the multi-sig, you don't just have myself and Chris. We got the head dev who has a KYC.
Right.
And we also have, if you look at our latest tweet, we have James Pelton on the
That's right.
multi-sig as well. So, you know, 2 doxed people on multi-sig. So yeah, lots of security.
Yeah, so we've got 4 people on the multi-sig at the moment. All right. What else we've got here?
Should we talk a little bit about marketing-wise and what we're expecting?
Yeah. Well, we're pushing a lot for marketing because the market conditions are not exciting right now. So we're working hard in collaboration with several YouTubers, several Discord channels, and I'm doing several AMAs with several other influencers to spread the word about the Delta token and our NFTs.
Yeah. And we've got, so coming up, just, you know, so people can get insight as to the scale of what we run things at. We've got an Obsidian Council AMA coming up,
Right.
Austin Clark AMA coming up, a AMA with Printer Financial coming up, and much more down the pipeline, along with our AMA with James Pelton, which we just did, and obviously of course our AMA with Chris, which we've done a few in the past, and we've also cleared a copywriter to do an article for us, which will hopefully be published in over 200 online newspapers, Yahoo Finance and the rest of it,
Right.
as well as a large sum of money on Google advertising. So hopefully we're on the up, but in bear market conditions, it's always a tricky thing to calculate.
Yeah, so we're investing a lot in marketing, and that's good for you as an investor as well, because it helps push the value of your NFTs and your Delta tokens up. Okay, the more people we talk, the more people talk about us, the better it is for you. Okay, so it's a very important investment in marketing that we're making here for you. Okay. And every week I'm doing several AMAs to talk about the project and promote the project and so on. And the results are okay. We're getting quite a few NFT sales. Considering the market conditions, I think we're doing very well.
Absolutely.
There was something else I was thinking and I lost it. What else we got here? Oh yes. Talking about bad market conditions, it offers an opportunity. If you look on the white paper right here, it says the alpha NFT costs 2 AVAX tokens plus gas. Beta costs 8 AVAX tokens, and gamma costs 14 AVAX tokens. The AVAX tokens have been going down and down and down in price, so it's a bargain right now. It's really cheap to buy these tokens. Okay, just a few weeks ago they were like 4 times more expensive than that. Okay, so take advantage of that. Big bargain. Okay, and don't worry, these NFTs will hold their values. Why? Because they guarantee you 20,000% plus the APY boost. Okay, those rates will never go down. So that's how you keep the value. On top of that, they grant you access to the Delta token whitelist, the future racing car NFT whitelist, and so on. So you're gonna get all these things at a discount. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, just to clarify what the perks of our NFTs are. I mean, they're pretty endless, but obviously we've got the obvious permanent, non-decaying APY that you get on top of the 20,000% decaying APY, and you get that non-decaying boost for one term. And the idea is, you may use your one-term boost, and then you can sell it off and gain your return on investment, maybe even more. So it's a very, very safe opportunity, and it's meant to be reliable and sustainable. Not only that, you'll get whitelist access if you buy the gamma and beta. You'll get whitelist access to our token sale, which is due to take off in 8 or so weeks. And as well as this, you get a heavy discount on the racing car NFTs, which are, like Chris said, an absolute steal.
Yeah, what you have to figure out right now is that because the price of AVAX is so much lower, it makes it even safer as an investment. Okay,
yeah, yes.
you're risking a lot less money to get the same privileges. Okay, instead of paying $100 per AVAX, you're paying, how much is it now today? $30?
It's about 23
bucks. It's even cheaper than I thought. It's only $23. Okay, it used to be $100 just a few weeks ago. Okay, so you're getting a bargain. You're reducing your investment risk, and you still maintain these huge privileges of 20,000% plus APY boost. Okay, guaranteed. Okay, for the duration of your certificate of deposit. I think it's an amazing bargain. It's an amazing time to buy right now. All right, anybody got questions? We've got a few viewers right now. One said they had trouble hearing Yusuf. Can you boost your volume a little bit, maybe?
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
I think so. I think it's better. All right. I don't see any other questions for the moment.
Okay. Well, how about we talk a little bit more about the future and the racing cars?
Yes, definitely. I want to focus on racing, so let me bring it
Should we
up.
end on that?
Yeah. So if you go on our website, there's a sneak peek, and if you go to the white paper, the last page of the white paper, we talk about racing right there. And our partner Saran, famous race car driver. Yeah, maybe you can tell us more about Saran. I don't know him personally, but you do.
Yeah, sure. So, as we discussed prior, we want to go in the direction of racing car NFTs that you are able to race, but we wanted to make it unique and stand out. So, how about we use some of the people in the actual racing world? So, I don't know if you know, but I'm a racing driver currently. That's why I'm here in Monaco for the Grand Prix weekend. And yeah, I've been testing out a few cars here and there. Got to meet some exciting people. And our first, and most importantly, networking for Delta Finance. And we have a few companies on board, which I'll reveal in the next few days. But our first person was a good friend of mine who's a Formula 3 driver, and he's going to be racing the British Formula 3 Championship next year. He's 21 or 22. He's called Saron Soki, and he used to be a McLaren young performance driver, and is multiple national karting champion. His CV is just ridiculous. But yeah, he's a good friend of mine, and the idea is he's our first partner. He'll be hopefully he'll be in us and some of our NFTs here and there, helping to design them, etc., etc. Me and him have already talked about prizes such as how to watch him at a race at British Formula 3 weekend. I don't know if any of you have been to a British Formula 3 weekend, but it's a hell of an atmosphere. You got tens of thousands of people there. You got the cars loud and roaring. You often have Formula 1 drivers there. Take a little look at the Formula 3 drivers, and most importantly, because you would have won a prize with Seren, you'd be able to go behind the scenes and have a look at the actual car and talk to some of the engineers and have a feel of what it's like to be there. Not only that, we've got prizes such as winning track days. Might be able to get tuition with Seren, and you might be able to invite your friends to come along and race some of the incredible machinery that they race. The world is endless, and like I said, I'm here in Monaco on behalf of Delta networking at the Grand Prix. The atmosphere is insane, and it's something that's particularly exciting and hasn't been explored in the DeFi world yet.
Yeah, definitely, we're at the forefront of innovation here. I don't know if you're realizing this, but we're going to be right in the action of the racing world. Okay, you're going to have collectible NFTs that are going to grant you exclusive access to racing car events. Okay, virtually and in reality as well. Okay, we're going to be behind the scenes, in the action, talking to the real race car drivers and other people involved in the industry. No one else is doing this. Very, very exclusive, very, very exciting. And as we talked about earlier, those NFTs are collectible. They're going to have various levels of rarity. Some are going to be super duper rare. You're going to be able to trade them at multiple times the price you paid for. And that's just the beginning. Those things, if you hold those NFTs, they're like tickets to see exclusive videos, exclusive interviews, exclusive things, and also you'll be able to participate live in some events. Okay, hold on to those NFTs. They're like your entry tickets to various events in the racing car world. That's going to be really, really fun and really exciting. No one else is doing this. We're crazy.
Yeah,
We're crazy. We're going at the limit of what's possible right now.
absolutely, absolutely. And not only that, this NFT sale will help to fund the APY, and it will be
Yes.
another income stream, because every single week we'll have a new race for your NFTs, where you'll be able to buy a ticket for the race to enter your car, or to enter your NFT, and this will be another income stream weekly for the protocol. So yeah, it's a lot of innovation.
Yeah, that's the gamified part that we talked about earlier. Okay, so basically, what's exciting at Delta is that we're mixing DeFi, NFTs, and gaming, okay, together. No one else is doing this right now, okay? You're going to be able to hold your NFTs, trade them. You're going to be able to benefit and earn APY with NFTs. You're going to also be able to participate in games and earn prizes. And all these things are done to make the protocol more sustainable, earn more income, and be able to pay higher APY to you guys. Okay? I can't make this clear enough, okay? I want to make sure that people understand that the protocol is generating actual income, okay? And that income is then redistributed to the token holders as APY on your certificates of deposits, and the rates are guaranteed if you hold the current set of NFTs. If you buy the NFTs that are on sale right now, the rates are guaranteed for up to 2 years. Very important. No one else doing that either. Who else guarantees you rates for 2 years? Nobody. I want to make sure that's clear. Okay, we're innovative. We're at the forefront of innovation here. Okay, we're pushing the limits of what's possible.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Any final words?
I hope that clears everything up for your viewers and people around the world watching. Thank you very much for having me. But yeah.
All right. So I know we didn't get a lot of questions during the AMA, unfortunately, but if you for any people that watch this, if you have questions, put them in the comments on YouTube and I will answer them. If you want to DM me, you can DM me on our Discord, which is now open to everybody. The link is in the description below, so you can DM me there. You can also ask questions to the moderator, Jay. Jay knows a lot about the Delta project as well. Or you can also DM me on Twitter. So any questions, I'll answer, no problem. I'm happy you're there. All right. Okay, just to make sure, anybody's got questions before we close? No, nothing, not yet. All right. If no questions, we're gonna say bye-bye to Yusuf. Thank you for coming and